Yumiki. And good morning. A little bit brisk out here in my studio. Thought I'd let my hair down and share just where I am with all of this. So, I can't remember what day this is. I know it's day 253, I believe, of my 1,000-day adventure. And I am making progress in the website, getting that going, and just what everything is looking like. In addition, I am moving forward with just what I'm doing with iHike for the 21 as far as hiking. Yet, this is the time where usually I come up and I start questioning myself. Is this the right thing? Am I going to be able to do what I need to make this happen? And right now it has to do with finding members for my nonprofit board, raising money to get this thing going. While, I have a lot of ideas for raising money, it's just me that's starting to have the problem of asking for it, which means I don't believe there's an abundance. And so that's something I have to look at. Just, my little chair here. And it's also something I just thought of. It's something I see in the world. I see people don't see enough abundance. I see if we want to build a wall around the country, that means we feel we don't have enough. And I see that, and it's like, we can't have enough. Yet in my own life, I'm having problems with the idea of abundance and that this can be funded and taken care of. And so that's where I am. Yet I am moving forward. I am going to do this. The idea of iHike the 21, just me doing it, just me getting this message out would be enough. And I'll be hiking, and I'll let everything else fall into place. This morning, during A Course in Miracles, it's talking about atonement and the miracles, and I won't go into depth what all of that means, and it doesn't mean anything biblical. It goes into talking about the idea that miracles are created when one human does something kind for another human. And that is the miracle being taken place. And I've understood that. This morning what came in is this idea is that when we do a miracle for someone else, when we do a kind act for someone else, one, we're doing it because we're grateful for what we have. And we feel there's an abundance and we can give. And so we're doing that act. And for me, I see I'm going to give my time to people. And time's the most valuable thing we have. And for some reason, I think money is. And I got to get over that. And going back to what I said is, so here the miracle is when two people interact and one person gives to another because he has abundance and he is grateful. What also that does is it connects one human to another human in a very special way. And that was really touching. The thing that really got me in my lesson this morning is what we have to then do is understand we give this miracle. We have to then just release and just say, okay, I don't care. Let it go. Whatever happens on the other side is okay. That is where, if we talk about source, God, or whatever else there is out there, that's where we have to just have faith that the universe is just going to say, all right, you have given. Just trust the universe that this is what's supposed to be done for wonderful things to happen. Because more than likely, we have done something for that person that they are going, wow, how do I do this in my life? I need this to be, how can I attract this in my life? And here we're given it. And so now what I have to do is just open myself, because more than likely there's someone else out there wanting to create a miracle for me, for a person like me, with a need like me, want like me. And I have to be open to allow that to happen. And they will just release, and whatever I do will happen. And so this morning I saw it. It's just like, wow. And so for me, with this sharing of suicide awareness, sharing of I want to heal, help heal other people through hiking. And I have little ideas of how I got to heal, but I just have to trust it. I'm going to take them there. I'm going to share these few things I have and just trust that what I'm doing is right and it's going to do what I intend. just have faith. That's what this is all about. Yeah, that's what this week is about. Getting these things in alignment with what I'm having. I'm getting my backpack dialed in, for this hike. I'm getting my website dialed in with what I'm going to do. I'm getting dialed in about how I'm going to attract abundance to be able to create what I'm going to create. Got a lot to do this week, but it's amazing, even though there's a few things physical like the website, a lot of it's just appear. So that's it. From a cold and chilly garage, which is okay, because the other thing of that is I gotta get used to this, and I see the metaphor. I gotta get used to embrace this cold. I used to do winter backpacking, and I loved it. Now that I'm getting old, get rid of that term, I'm too comfortable with being warm, so I gotta get used to embrace it. This is the way the world is. Animals and everything, they're in the environment. They just become accustomed to it. They do what they need to. That's what I gotta start doing. That's what I gotta start doing in my environment. So, with that, Unity.